It's now week 5 of the DSU Active Student Activities Countdown. This week we'll be taking a look at rowing and we'll also be having a look at footlights. Moving swiftly on, we'll go down to the boathouse and we'll have a word with Joe, see what he's got cracking. Okay, so we're down in the boathouse just off campus, and I'm here with Joe, who is the chairman for the rowing club, and that's the men and the women's squads. Sometimes you train together, sometimes separate. Why should you get involved in rowing?
Oh well, there's loads of reasons, but I reckon probably the main reason would be that there's lots of different levels within the rowing club, and there's a lot of people who can compete on a very basic level and only train like once or twice a week. But then the men's and women's senior squads will be like training 6 or 7 times a week, doing lots of training and stuff.
Okay. So we're quite successful. Tell us about some of the successes that DMU Rowing Club have had.
Yeah, it's been good. Last season was really good. We won lots of places. The season before that was even better. We came 8th at Bucks. So there was
out of the entire
Bucks, out of everybody.
So that's 8th in the country. That's the British Universities and College Sports League. So if we came 8th out of that, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Are we aiming up there again this season?
Beyond that, now our club's going from strength to strength. We've got a coach that's full time, and we've got some big guys coming back for this year. And we're aiming for Henley Royal Regatta, which the Montford has never been to. And so we're supposed to just keep your back real straight like that. You want to be stretching your hamstrings all the time as well. Push the arms away like that and go right up, so you're at full compression. And then push back like that. Keep real slow. Right. Basically, the stroke is made up of different things, and your legs and your arms and your body move separately through the stroke. Yeah. So what you're doing now at the moment, you're keeping your body too upright. You need to push your arms away. So sit at backstops, which is have your oar into your, keep your legs straight, right? Then push your arms away, rock your body over, right? And then bend your legs, go up the slide, then take the stroke, push all the way back. That's good. Now do it over and over again. Make sure that your legs and your arms move separately. It's good.
When you're at the gym, it feels really natural.
Yeah.
Pull it as hard as you can. And just
Loads of people at the gym just like launch themselves forward, but what you want to do, the rowing stroke's all about being efficient with it. So you want to take quite a long time going up the recovery and then power backwards as fast as you can.
I'm all for taking as much time up the recovery as possible.
Rowing is actually about being as lazy as possible without actually, you want to conserve as much energy as you want, but rowing is one of the highest fitness sports, and through that, essentially, that you need to have as much rest as possible because it's so intense on your body. It's good. You pick it up a lot faster than other people.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Did you get that? Picking it up faster than everyone else.
He's going to be joining in a rowing team next year.
Nah, I'm tired already, mate. So in an indoor arena type setting, if you were doing one of these races, how long would you be racing for? Like how long would you race that tempo for?
2,000 metres.
So
it takes about 6 or 7 minutes when at the top level, and between 7 and 8 minutes for a basic level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your PB?
My PB? Oh, that'd be telling.
So essentially this season, if you are interested in coming down to the rowing club here at DMU, you can get involved no matter what your standard, whether that be beginner or whether you wanted to go compete on a national level with Joe. We're not going to get in a boat today, generally, because I don't want to get wet and I'm in my jeans. But I'll put the contact details up here for Joe, and we'll see you in September.
What do you call a man with no arms or legs in the middle of the ocean? Bob!
What's this? Grrr. It's a terrorist.
So a little boy comes home from school one day and his mum's like, what are you doing at home? It's 2 o'clock. He's like, Mum, I'm sorry, I've been expelled. Mum goes crazy. She's like, you get upstairs, wait till your dad gets in. So he does, he sloops off upstairs and he's dead sad, and Dad comes home and he's like, how's it going? His wife's been, well, your youngest son's been expelled from school. He's like, well, what for? He's been, well, he says he's been having sex with his teacher. Anyway, Dad runs upstairs and he starts shouting, and then he leans down to his son. He's like, actually, I'm not really sad of you. I'm really proud of you. Well done. You know, I'm so proud of you. In fact, definitely one of my own. I'm going to buy you a bike as a present. Little boy turns around and he's like, Dad, that's a cracking offer, but I'm going to have to say no. My bum's a little bit sore.
What's this? That's a weirdo.
A cymbal and 2 drums fall off a cliff. Boom.
Wait. What's this? That's a vicious circle.
What do you get if you cross a Rottweiler with an Andrex puppy? Something that scares the crap out of you, then runs away with the toilet paper. Ka-ching!
What's this? Don't know, but here comes another one.
You're so stupid.
The professor in a classroom poses a question to his students that a millionaire dies and leaves a property of £10 million. His son will get 1/5 of it, his wife will get 2/5 of it, and his daughter will get 3/5 of it, and the rest would be given to charity. Now, what would each of one get? After a long pause and silence, a little Paul raised his hand up and says, "A lawyer, sir. That's it."
Thank you.
So there's a kid at school, and the teacher asks him, Johnny, do you think you have a fairy godmother? Johnny just turns around and says, no, we've got an uncle we keep a very close eye on.
But what I find funny about being in the gym is you always get those guys who just ooze testosterone, kind of like they had a steroid slushy with their Caesar salad lunch. You know the type, they're always exaggerated when they're on weights. They sound like a steam chain. They're just like, choo, 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 choo. And they've always got an inappropriate and irrelevant friend just sitting next to them, just going, yeah, get some. Choo, choo, choo. I will. You look sexy. Choo, 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 choo.
I personally, yes, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, so yes. And then we go along, Showco's like, I say yes to everyone, so yes. And then we go to Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell, even though, logically, 1, 2, 3 have said yes, no one cares. You want Simon Cowell to say yes. He's the one who knows his shit. So you go to Simon Cowell, and then Simon Cowell looks and goes, all these people are right. You have 4 yeses you're going through. And then, you get the song, and they go, yeah. And they go in that weird lighty room that like they're dead. They're like, yeah.